So these are the officers who are responding to the obstruction of justice by 4 Toronto police officers. Ironically, these 2 officers are here now to answer call in reference to these 2 officers obstructing justice. Welcome to the Garden of Hope.
Good morning, Mr. Clarke.
Good morning.
Just so you know, we are recording.
Yes, so am I.
Audio.
Yes.
Okay. But now you said, ironically,
Yeah.
we're here for ourselves?
Yes.
What does that mean exactly?
Because on July 4th, I reported the assault, criminal harassment. Yes, that basketball court I got put there.
Yes.
The assault, criminal harassment, and robbery that happened right there on the unit 206 against Daniel Tew and Scott Laurie.
Hold on a second. Do you have a mask?
No, I do not.
You know we're in the middle of a pandemic.
No, we're not.
Oh, yes,
the only
we are.
pandemic
We are.
the only pandemic we have is a lot of deception being put forth by fear. I've already went and got my COVID test. I am negative for COVID.
Yeah,
so
that doesn't mean you didn't get it recently.
Yeah, that means I did not get it recently because God takes care of me, and I trust in God over science because science came through God. Right? You're wearing a mask, so you're protected, and I should be protected. So I would not need one. Right?
No, I don't. I disagree with you.
But you're
you don't have one?
Are you a scientist or a police officer?
Sir?
Yes.
Okay, let's get to this now. So you're calling us on ourselves?
Yes, because on July 4th, I filed a report with you in reference to the assault, criminal harassment, and robbery by Scott Laurie, who lives in this building, and Scott from Unit 622, and the what do you call it, breach of recognizance by Daniel Tew. Yeah. You ran down Daniel in the building, you brought him out. Then Cynthia Legacy, a lady who stole some money off me, she came and supported Daniel Tew. I contacted your division yesterday morning, and I spoke to PC Norman, and I asked for the report number. And PC Norman said you did not file a report in reference to that charge. That means it's an obstruction of justice, because there was an assault, criminal harassment, and robbery, and that is serious crime.
Who told you that?
I spoke to PC Norman yesterday morning. He told me that he has a report on the Andre incident.
Yes,
but
it actually references you.
Yeah, but he said there was no report.
The incident that occurred with you and Andre.
Yeah.
Is documented in the report.
Yeah, but he said there was no report about the criminal harassment, the assault, and the robbery.
Okay, because there was none. So
there was an assault,
just
robbery.
To be clear, the recognizance issue, we explained already to you.
Yes.
Okay. That because you live in the same building.
But that's not the breach.
Hold on, Clarke,
no, I does not. Yeah, because we live in the same building, there's no excuse. The breach came because he was in the gazebo. He left the gazebo and he came towards where his 2 friends were assaulting and robbing me. By him taking a step to go in that direction, that is breach.
So, just to be clear,
that you sent to Chris Roberts because Christopher Roberts is handling Daniel Tew case. That we understand. The fact that there was no report filed on the assault and the robbery and the criminal harassment.
You got to listen to what my partner is saying, and he'll explain it to you.
But I have all the details. I spoke to Norman. I spoke to numerous other officers, as you can see. I spoke to an officer this morning at 11:13, Officer 8290.
Who's that?
He is the front one desk at your office.
Yeah, what did he say?
I've got it on my tape. I cannot go over it again because I do a lot of things.
Yeah, but what did he say to you, the officer?
He said that you were on your way. Yes, yes. And then this officer here, 84556, I spoke to her at 10:59, and I will be sending a recommendation for accommodation. I was going to send a recommendation for accommodation that you did good work until I found out you did not file a report.
You did, though.
We need a report on the assault, criminal harassment, and robbery.
Okay. So, Mr. Clarke.
Yes.
Our responsibility is to investigate and determine if there is a criminal offense.
Well, there's a videotape.
Well, you showed us a video of an argument.
No, I didn't show. No, the video shows my hat flying off my head after Scott Laurie smacked me, and the video shows Scott Laurie taking my glasses. But also, you have no. But you have.
But hold on.
Yeah.
Mr. Clarke, the problem is. Part of the problem is that you always talk over us.
No.
Okay.
When you're not speaking what is lawful.
See?
If it's lawful, I don't speak over
Mr.
you.
Clarke.
Yes.
Mr. Clarke. we listen to you and what you tell us, right? And when one person is speaking at a time, then we can really ascertain
Yes.
exactly what has transpired.
Yes.
Exactly the scenario that has taken place.
Yes.
It's very important we have precision.
And there is precision.
Now, we listen to you.
Yes.
And we let you tell the story of what
I told the truth.
Again, but we don't speak when you are speaking because we're
But
listening.
yes, but you have to
you.
speak sense. You have to speak
But
things that are
Mr.
truth.
Clarke,
Yes.
Then, right, we need you to also listen to us so you can understand what we're saying and that we're all on the same page.
If we're on the same page, then you would have file a report for criminal harassment, robbery, and assault, and then you would have passed it to an investigator, and an investigator would have investigated.
My partner's explaining to you why that did not happen.
Why did that not happen?
There is a report because you reported to us about the freezing.
The Andre, yes.
Yes.
That's a different
there's
incident.
There's a report in relation to that.
Yes.
Okay. And we can't disclose all of the private details.
I got it.
But in certain cases, if there's no intent, like we document it, there's action taken.
Yes.
Right.
But Andre was a minimal incident compared to the assault and robbery.
Okay. So beyond him, so our understanding was it's relation to the freezing.
No.
Okay.
This is two separate incidents.
Okay. But we were dealing with that, right? Now you've also mentioned to us, to be clear, the dispute that occurred.
There was no dispute. It was an assault. It was an assault and robbery.
Okay, Mr.
Assault
Clarke,
is assault.
Mr. Clarke.
Yes.
I'm trying to tell you
Yeah.
our perspective first. Then we will listen to you.
Okay.
Again, but we would like to explain everything to you.
Yeah, but I don't. I have. You see this garden? I put this together from nothing with my own two hands.
Great.
You see that garden over there? That garden over there, I put that together with my own two hands.
Great.
This basketball court, I had to coordinate an email on July 2019 to get it put in.
We're not talking about that.
Yeah, so I don't have time to speak about other things. The key here is we need
If you are too busy with your garden.
Nope, all I need is a report on the assault, criminal harassment, and robbery.
Do you see how ironic that is?
Yeah.
That you're telling us you're too busy to explain the story.
No, I'm too busy to spend time on things that are irrelevant. It is irrelevant everything else. All that's relevant is the criminal harassment, the assault, and the robbery. That's all we want to report on. We like a report to be filed.
Who's we, first of all?
We, the people. You read my hat? The people. I have a provincial political party known as the people, the People's Political Party.
Yes.
We ensure that we protect the political interests of the people and we seek justice for all. I founded that party in 2011.
But you were reporting this for yourself.
No. This is for everyone. The law. L-A-W. This week.
There's no need to be
law.
rude and sarcastic.
I am not being law.
Well,
you know what law means?
Need to spell out the law to us.
Leave all well.
Okay. Mr.
Law.
Clarke, you seem agitated.
I'm not agitated.
Okay.
I'd like to get back to my work. So can you take a report on the assault, the criminal harassment, and the robbery?
I'll tell you what. I'm going to let my partner explain to you what happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't...
Let him explain. Let him explain.
Yes.
So, my partner and I came here.
Yeah.
We recall that.
Yeah.
Sunday night.
Yes.
We spoke to you.
Yes.
And we did a very thorough investigation. We spoke to everybody involved. Just please.
Go ahead.
TCHC security was here also. It's a special constable, right?
He confirmed the robbery. Because he brought back the sunglasses.
We investigated
No.
it and we found that there was no robbery.
Yeah, then how did
Mr. Clarke,
okay. Then I will ask to speak to your supervisor.
Mr. Clarke.
I will ask for you to send the supervisor over.
Clarke,
Yes.
I'm trying to...
Yeah, send the supervisor over and we'll have them take the report.
Mr. Clarke.
Yeah.
You have to also listen. We have to communicate with each other to understand what exactly has taken place.
But respect the law.
Okay. Now, when we were here, we actually invested a lot of time in investigating the matter in full. Now, hold on a second, okay? Insofar as the dispute that took place, you showed us, the two of us, a video that constituted an argument.
I didn't show you the video. I didn't show you the video. Mr. Zuban showed you the video that he recorded. I didn't record the video. An innocent bystander saw these individuals ran me down and then assault me and rob me. And he recorded the video. And while you were here, he says, "Officer, I have a video of the incident. And then there's two witnesses, 206 and 306.
Who's that?
The lady at 206 will tell you that she saved me.
Who is that?
There are tenants here. They were looking over the balcony.
Did they speak to us?
Huh? Well, you didn't. I gave you that information.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I do.
No, you didn't.
I will check the video. I told you that there was three witnesses, 206 and 306, and then the tenant of 404 came out and says they did the same thing to me and my friend because we are gay. They choose to attack us. So the tenant of 404 will confirm that this incident happened and will confirm that this same gang of individuals, and they're a gang because it's the same people, and they go after those people they find vulnerable. If they find somebody, a man wearing a...
How do you constitute this as a gang?
Because there's 6 or 8 of them.
Know the definition of a street gang?
Well, Google it.
No, I'm asking you.
I will not know. I'll Google it. I will Google it. A gang is a group of people that get together and they do things against others. That's a gang to me.
So,
others who do not provoke them in any way.
Clarke, when we were here, the video that was shown to us showed an argument, okay, a verbal argument.
I can show you
We spoke to those people you were talking about. We spoke to all three of them.
Yeah, you spoke to Cynthia Legacy, Daniel 2, and Scott K from 622.
That's right. We spoke to the three of them, and everything that was corroborated was that there was a verbal argument about you bothering some children in the area.
No.
So,
I was walking with my friend and his child, and the camera at the front will show when I encounter them on the roadway, and I says, if you look in the back, you'll see a box of Freezies there. If you look in that cooler, you'll see a Freezies there. We have a Freezy Fest every Sunday, and I says, we have a Freezy Fest, and you're invited, and he said, oh, to the kid, we like some Freezies. The kid says yes. So you can see on the camera, we walking from up the road. We are walking this way along the sidewalk. Then Scott K jumped from off the gazebo, jumped over, stepped between me and them, and says, get away from them, get away from them, get away from them. And because they call me crackhead, they call me nigger, they call me every name, and I counter that. Now, because I have a love for children, because I used to be a grade 5 student teacher at Chester Lee, they're now trying to say he has no kids and he's doing things for kids. He's a pedophile, he's a perv, whatever. That's what they're trying to label now. I try to walk away from Scott to get back to them. That's when Scott shoves his son. He says, get away from them or I'll punch you out. And then right along there, and as we get past where the camera ends, I cross over to get away from Scott. Scott came after me again, get in front of me. And the gentleman reached just right here, and he says, hey, guys, leave him alone. Look, there's a kid here. There's a kid here. They didn't care about me. They didn't care about the child. And then once we get on the 206, that's when Scott Laurie came running off the gazebo. He jumps into it. Scott is beside me. Scott Laurie is there. And that's when Scott Laurie and Scott K from 622. And that's when Scott Laurie decided, yeah. And he came up and he grabbed my glasses off my head. And then in turn, he says, yeah, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? And then that's when I said, I backed off. And that's when he smacked me in the head. And you can see in the video.
Do you have a video of that?
Yeah, the video will show that. The same,
Where's that video?
the same video the gentleman showed you. I will show it to you.
Saw a verbal argument.
No.
But if you have a video,
yes, we have.
can you show it?
The video will show my hat flying off, and that's when the lady at 206 says, "Hey, what are you guys?" And that's when she spoke out, and that's when it ends. Yes, well, we're cutting off to show the video to these two officers. The obstruction of justice I will address with the OIPRD and the Ontario Human Rights.